Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Fates Day Night in der Remastered in der Unlimited Bladeworks Timeline. Wir haben ja jetzt das Glossar, den Kodex von Saber bekommen. I think I get it now. I was surprised because it was so sudden, but I might be able to act a bit more like a master now.
マスター、簡略しましたが、私にできる説明は以上です。
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, but it makes sense. Sorry for the trouble, Saber.
すまなかったではありません。状況が分かったのなら、これからどうするかを決めるべきではないですか。
Saber leans forward attentively, awaiting my next words. This tells me Saber's probably the same as Tosaka. She's the sort to strike first. Well, I don't think we will do anything particularly different. I don't plan to go looking for other masters to defeat them like Tosaka.
シロ、それでは話が違う。あなたはマスターとして聖杯を手に入れる気がないのですか。
Saber's eyes narrow. Those eyes are those of a cool-headed knight that does not accept any disagreement. I stare back, trying not to let myself be intimidated and clearly convey my intentions. Of course I do, but only because I don't want it to fall into the wrong hands. I don't really have any particular reason to want the Holy Grail for myself. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to fight. I'm a mage, even if I'm an amateur. I know I can't back out of the situation now, and that I won't make it out alive if I just sit and do nothing.
では、魔術師として避けられない戦い。つまり聖杯を手に入れるためではなく、聖杯による争いを防ぐために戦うというのですか、あなたは。
Well, I guess that's what it means. Yeah, that's it. I can't really explain it, but I feel like that's something worth fighting for. Yeah, honestly, the idea of a Holy Grail doesn't feel real to me. But preventing battles, that I can fight my hardest for, and do it with pride.
わからない。シロは魔術師だという。ならば万能である聖杯を欲するはずです。自分では叶えられない望みがあるからこそ、魔術師は魔術を極めるのではないのですか。
I'm not sure what you're saying. I don't have unfulfillable wishes. I do have a lot of things that I have to do though. Yeah, that's why I need to do everything in my power to keep innocent people out of this battle.
それではシロは聖杯がいらないというのですか。聖杯のためには戦わないと。
That's not what I'm saying. I have every intention of getting the Holy Grail since I'm going to fight.
それこそ矛盾している。あなたには必要がないものをなぜ戦ってまで欲するというのです。
Well, because winning means you get the Holy Grail, and most of all, you need it, right? Then we have to get it. Yeah, I don't know what kind of people the other masters are. Some of them may be really good people. But I decide I'm going to be on your side. And if you say you want the Holy Grail, then I will give it my all to help you. I'm only echoing my old man's opinion. But if you want to champion justice, you need to be an egoist. It's pointless to support everybody, so you need to ally yourself only with people that you like and trust. I never thought of it that way, but now I think I should. I can just fight for myself. But what I can do is fight for you, Saber. And to be honest, if it's something this girl wants that seriously, it's only natural to want to obtain it for her no matter what. I mean, don't all guys think that way?
では、私が聖杯を諦めれば戦わないというのですか、あなたは。
I wouldn't want that. But if Saber does that, everything I thought of so far falls apart. No, it doesn't matter. I already said I would fight. That's why I won't run away. I've already decided, Saber. I look at her straight in the eyes as I declare this. Saber doesn't respond immediately. She takes a deep breath, then looks at me.
わかりました。マスターであるあなたがそう言うのなら、私は従うだけです。私の目的は聖杯であり、 あなたの目的が争いの調停であっても。ですがシロ。
Saber stops abruptly. She seems to look far into the distance.
私にはうまく言えないのですが、それではシロは後悔する。きっと後悔することになる。
So she says. Since it's noon already and we missed breakfast, we decided to have lunch for now. Saber can turn into spirit form like Archer. Since unlike the other masters, I'm not providing her the magical energy that she needs. It goes without saying that I'm an inexperienced master. She says she can prevent the consumption of magical energy by getting sleep, but she can't replenish it no matter how much she limits herself. In that case, the only way to replenish her energy is by eating food. Since I'm in charge of the meals, I can cut corners. Servants are materialized using magical energy, right? So then, if your magical energy isn't restored, are you going to get weaker as you fight? After putting away the dishes, I asked why I fold my apron.
全く回復しないというわけではありません。魔力というものは活動しているうちは絶え間なく生成されるものです。自然からの供給がないサーバントでも自身の魔術回路だけで少なからず魔力を補充することができます。
Oh, then isn't there no problem?
さて、どう説明したものか。そうですね。そこの水道を例えにしましょう。今蛇口から水滴がこぼれていますね。それが私自身の魔力生成量だと思ってください。そしてその水滴を受け止めているグラスが私自身です。今の状態なら少しずつではありますが、水は私に溜まっていきます。さて、このこぼれている水ですが、これはグラスが重ければ重いほど蛇口の線が開かれていくのです。私はグラスに水が入っている限り蛇口から水を出し続けます。けれどグラスの水がなくなった時、つまりグラスに溜まった魔力を使い切った時、蛇口は完全に閉まってしまう。そうなれば水の供給はなくなり、グラスはずっと乾いたままでしょう。それがサーバントにとっての消滅です。肉体を維持できぬほどの傷を負うか、自身を保つほどの魔力を維持できなくなるか。後者の例はそうあり得ることではありませんが。
But it is fine as long as there's at least a drop left in the cup, right? If the cup has some magical energy, water, then the faucet is still on. So if the time passes, the cup will fill with water.
そうですね。ですが、このグラスに溜まった水は常に失われていくのです。水はこうしている間にも使われていますし、戦闘となればその消費量はさらに勢いを増す。逆に言えば、強力な行動ほど水を多く消費するのです。私の宝具を使用するのならば、グラスに水が満ちていようと一瞬で空になる危険もある。
This is getting complicated. To sum it up, since I am figuratively Saber's faucet, she can only restore magical energy at the slowest pace since I am only providing the equivalent of a drip. So to fill the cup with water, she has to vanquish her enemies swiftly, followed by resting and conserving energy as efficiently as possible. Oh man, so using a noble phantasm is a luxury we can't afford, huh?
そうですね。ですが使えないということはありません。威力を抑えれば一度ぐらいは可能でしょう。
What are you saying? I can't let you do that. You're not allowed to use your noble phantasm, okay? If you die doing that, there's no way I could ever make it up to you. Saber sets her tea down. She frowns and reaches for the tea. Then, we are thankfully interrupted by the phone ringing. A phone call at this time on a Sunday? I have a good idea who it is, and I am terrified of what will happen if I were to ignore the call. Hello, this is Emiya.
Hi, もしもし、藤村です。
Whee! I feel dizzy. She is so overpowering. The sound of her voice is enough to pull me back to the everyday reality from before, all this nonsense that has happened overnight. What do you want? Just so you know, I'm busy, Fuji-ne.
何よ、私だって暇じゃないわよ。今日も京都でお休み返上して教え子の面倒を見てる
It's strange. It's like she's right in front of me, puffing with pride. Okay, well, nobody here is being robbed or dying, so you can get back to our chaperoning club activities with a clear conscience and all that. I tried to cut the conversation short. Yeah, and I've been neck deep in for the past night. Not that saying so would have any. Though I suppose if she's desperate enough to make a call, she really is in trouble. Okay, so what's up? Oh man, honestly, what's up with that teacher? Man, they say that beasts go wild when they are hungry. I put my apron back on. Well, there's leftovers from lunch anyway, and rolled omelets are easy enough to add. Okay, I'm done. Saber, can you watch the house for a bit? I will be right back, so wait here, okay? I head out to the hallway carrying Fuji-ne's lunch. Saber follows. Natürlich folgt sie. Als will sie ihn alleine da losgehen lassen, während andere Masters potenziell irgendwo rumlaufen können. I put on my shoes. When I look up, Saber is also putting on her shoes. Without saying a word. Saber? My voice is annoyingly timid. I can already tell what she's going to say, but I have to ask. Well...
外出するのなら同伴します。サーバントはマスターを守るものですから。シロを一人で外を歩かせるなど危険です。
I knew it. Well, this is something we would have run into eventually. This is a good opportunity. So I should tell her now. Saber, masters try to avoid drawing attention, right? Then it's safe during the day. As long as I stay away from the secluded areas, they won't attack me.
それは承知しています。ですが万が一ということもある。シロはまだ未熟ですから、四六時中共にいなければならないでしょう。
What? At all times. Does she mean that literally? That's stupid. You can't do that. First of all, what are you going to do when it's time to sleep?
シロは私を試しているのですか。睡眠中など最も警護すべき対象です。当然、シロのそばで私も待機しますが。
What? I quickly look away toward my reddening cheeks and try to take a breath, to calm myself down. Damn, how stupid of me. It finally sinks in. This is what it means to fight alongside Saber.
シロ、どうしたのです。そこまで驚くことはないでしょう。昨夜リンが行ったことを私がするだけの話ではないですか。
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna go crazy before we start fighting if you do that. I can't let that slide. I will prepare a room for you. So use that. Gruff. I won't give in even if you look at me like with those eyes.
シロ、いい加減にしてほしい。大抵の矛盾は我慢してきましたが、これは譲歩できない。あなたの方針はマスターとして間違いだらけだ。理由を聞かなければ従いません。
Saber looks up at me frustrated. Her stare makes me want to curl in on myself, but I do my best to fire back. There's no reason. I'm telling you to just do as I say. It's fine during the day, so you should go ahead and rest.
断ります。明確な理由を聞かなければ、私も引き下がれない。
You don't get it, do you? Since you're a girl, there's no way we can sleep in the same room. Saber freezes. Anyway, I will prepare a room once I get back, so rest until then. I make a break for the door. Oof, am I a kid or what? My face must be red as a tomato. I slap it as I make my way out. Well, anyway, Saber should be convinced since I told her so firmly. Though I should probably apologize for yelling when I get back. I go down the hill. It takes me 30 minutes to get to the school. A fair distance normally, though I'm walking pretty fast today. The reason being... She follows behind me silently. If I don't do anything, she will follow me right onto the school grounds. I have to tell her clearly right now. Saber, I said to wait at home. You're going to disobey your master? I stop and turn around. Saber glares at me, and after a moment of clearly mulling over what to say,
さあ、サーバントがマスターの指示に従わないということは、おそらく聞こえなかったのでしょう。
They must have not heard them. Oh, wie geil. She grumpily turns away from me. Oh, ist das herrlich. I ignore her and descend the hill. Behind me, ever present, Saber continues to pressure me without saying a word. Go home already. Do I have to tell you directly for you to understand that it's annoying to have you following me? I glare at the girl that stays exactly 5 meters behind me. Oh, der Blick gerade. I don't know what her problem is, but I'm mad with her silent defiance. Jeez, I don't get why she is so mad, and she's just being stubborn now. Okay, fine, do what you want. This time I actually ignore her and start walking. I go up the hill that leads to the school. Myanmar has a lot of hills, but this slope is especially long. From the school building that sits on top of the hill, you can get an unobstructed view of the whole town. It's a bit past 1 PM. Fortunately, I don't see any students around on the way. It must be because it's a Sunday, and the ones having club practices are taking a break after eating lunch. Well, I guess I'm in luck, but it won't be like that from here. With a sigh, I surrender. I turn around. Saber is making her way up the hill, still glaring. I imagine that now that we have started to ignore her, that I've started to ignore her, she's even more grumpy. Saber.
なんでしょう。好きにしていいということでしたが。
You only listen to what's convenient for you, huh?
当然です。私はサーバントですから、ミスミスマスターを危険にさらすわけにはいきません。
Oh, fine, I give up. I'm raising the white flag, so you can come along. You will understand that it's a safe place once you see it for yourself. Also, I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier. Well, let's make up a story for you. You are a relative of my father and you came here to visit the sightsee. Is that alright? I go up the hill alongside Saber.
はい。それでシロの都合がいいのなら構いません。
Sie ist überrumpelt. Alright, then it is decided. Yeah, you would have met them sooner or later, so it doesn't matter if I introduce you to them now. That's right, she is bound to meet Fuji-ne and Sakura if she's staying at my place. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you, but where did you get those clothes?
これはリンがくれたものです。レーターになれない以上、普段着は必要だろうと。
That is unexpected. I'm surprised at Tosaka's kindness, but I'm more surprised that she has such major taste. What about your armor then? Is it back at the house?
違います。あの鎧は私の魔力で編まれたものです。解除するということは消すということ。戦闘時になれば、すぐにでも私の体を守るものです。
Oh, so you can make it appear and disappear at any time?
はい。ですから心配は無用です。ここで敵に襲われようと、シロは私が守護します。
I see, yes, that's comforting. Maybe it is in reaction to keeping quiet until now that my honest opinion slips out. Saber does not answer to my slip of the tongue and continues up the hill. Ich würde dann sagen, an dem Punkt beende ich hier diese Folge. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.